Good afternoon and welcome. Michelle Johnson, thefacepaintlady.com here, and I have a friend today that I would like to introduce you to, and I'd also like to share with you the opportunity to create your own Gordon. Gordon is the name that I have chosen for this wood cutout. I don't know if you can hear the knocking on Gordon, but Gordon is this beautiful 5-piece of wooden stained cutout pumpkin that I bought from a farmer's market in West Virginia. What is so special about Gordon? Well, let me begin by telling you that Halloween is my favorite day of the year. And it's such a special time in memory of my childhood and my children's childhoods that I think that I will be celebrating the spirit of Halloween for a very long time. And the way that I view the spirit of Halloween is that you have a neighborhood that's safe enough to go around in, that you are so well versed at playing in your neighborhood that you're familiar with it, and that on this one night of the year, October 31st, as practiced in North America, I'm not sure where around the world other people celebrate Halloween, so that could be an interesting comment that you leave for me. But Gordon here is a pumpkin, a wooden handmade stained pumpkin that helps me keep track of how many days it is till Halloween. So I have a piece of paper here, and I would suggest that if you would like, you get a piece of paper as well, because every time that we come together, you're going to get an idea, the same as I get ideas so easily. So this counter Gordon was created out of necessity, and as we all know, mother is the, what is it, invention is the mother, necessity is the mother of invention. There it is. Because I was trying to get an electronic counter on my website, and the short code disallowed us to install the plugin of an electronic counter on my website. So we thought about that for 10, 15, 20 days and said, okay, the short code's not working. So I went old school. And if you look at the web, well, I don't know if the pictures are still available, but when we first iterated Gordon, and the name Gordon comes from the fact that pumpkins are gourds. So I'm just thrilled to call this pumpkin Gordon. We had old school always works in black marker on Post-its. And then after 4 or 5 days of doing that, we didn't need the old school always works, but we kept the eyes. Most pumpkins have an eyes, and as you all know, the art of pumpkin carving has gone to such amazing lengths, not lengths, lengths. And I wonder if any of you have carved a pumpkin as well, or helped your family carve a pumpkin. So we have these two eyes, which are Post-its, orange Post-its with black on it. And then today is Thursday, August 13th, 2020, and so it's 79 days till Halloween. Counters are so helpful to me, in particular for my favorite holiday. And then as an artist and a person who wants to achieve different things, it's helpful for me to count. And maybe you have a counter too. Or after hearing this and thinking about what we're talking about, you may create your own counter as well. Because I have another fun thing, and this is very fun for me. I have another fun thing that I'm doing, and it's creating a book, an ebook that has to come out also on Halloween. So this is a countdown, because tomorrow on Friday, it'll be 78 days, 76, 75, 74, 73. And all of us know, all of us big kids know that it's also fun to count down till maybe your birthday. It could be fun to count the first 100 days of school. Did you ever do that when we were all physically together in school? It'd be like the 100th day of school, and you'd string Cheerios on a yarn or something fun to count. So Gordon is exhibiting a countdown. So we're going to keep going down in numbers. And then you can also count up to things. So maybe you have something that you want to do. Another fun thing to do is to start counting days where you write thank you notes, or maybe you reach out to grandma or grandpa, or maybe you give your dog a walk, your cat a pet, a friend a note, something that you do to keep track of, or do little hash marks. So counting up, counting down, making hash marks, creating habits that allow you to have fun, and this is fun for me. So right this moment, Mr. Gordon has a banana Chiquita sticker on his head, Chiquita banana, because I had a banana milkshake for my lunch today. So as a child, simple 70s, simple Halloween costumes, fun, play, amusement. We would do things like stick banana stickers on our heads. And that's maybe why I grew up to be the face paint lady. Not sure. Gordon's keeping track. Find a counter of your own. Count up. Count down. Maybe you want to do, maybe you read a book, or look up a new word in a dictionary, or spend 15 minutes a day coloring. There are really cool, simple habits. And here is the easiest type of habit to cultivate, is to find what's fun. What excites you? What makes you laugh? What makes you smile? Oh, is there another pumpkin behind me? I'm looking way back there and I'm seeing this smiley face pumpkin. See it right back there? Wow. That's very cool. I get to see my own background in my studio. So on this 79th day in what is a happy, fun, delightful dash toward a Halloween that will be differently shaped, that we get to be creative around, that Gordon helps us count down to, I would say to you, find some type of framework, some cardboard box, a cereal box, a Kleenex box, anything, a poster, something that you have that you can write on, that you have permission to write on, where you do, maybe you could do a stick figure a day. Wouldn't that be cool? So this is Michelle Johnson, the face paint lady, dropping in with a cool idea of counting up or counting down or creating hash marks that allow you to do a couple of things. You get to celebrate your accomplishments of doing something that you'd like to do day in and day out, or you get to anticipate the arrival of something. You get to count down 4, 3, 2, 1, boom, you get to blast off. But whatever it is, you know what's fun for you to do. And if you don't know yet, when we're having more of this physically distanced, socially connected time, this is the perfect time to explore pretending and make-believe. So take it from me, Michelle Johnson, and Gordon, the counting pumpkin, that the habits and humors that you cultivate can be used in any way that you choose, and that's what's so amazing. I'm so glad I didn't smack into that. And that's what's so amazing about this. I would love to see the ways that you create your Gordon